Good evening and welcome into the Fan Speak Network. I am your host, Justin Bruni. Joining me, as always, is my co-host and partner, Mr. Andrew, the TD King, Rob. Happy Friday Eve. Happy Thursday, sir. How are we doing?
Yes, sir. Thirsty Thursday. Was golfing majority of the day, so didn't get to do a ton of underdog stuff. So I'm excited to jump into a draft, buddy.
How many birdies versus beers?
Not a ton of beers, but we did go 12 under in our scramble. So pretty good. Can't complain. Get to go golfing tomorrow again in another tournament. So rough life for your boy.
So the answer was more beers than birdies. That was the answer, Andrew.
Something like that.
I gotcha. Again, welcome in. Be sure to smash the like button, share the video, and follow the channel, the Fan Speak Network. We're going to be here all best ball summer long with all sorts of best ball goodness. We've typically been doing a strategy and draft show. Tonight, we're just going to get into a live draft. We are going to talk a little bit about some of our exposures to lead off the show, maybe about 5-7 minutes, and then we'll jump into a live draft, give some time for folks to jump in here. Andrew, talk to me about your most exposed running backs right now. Lay out your top 5 for me.
Ooh, give me a second here. Let me let me pull that up here for you. Let's see. So we'll just go BBM exposures, running backs. As soon as it loads here. All right, let's see. So currently right now, running back most exposed, Bruni. Give me one guess. My most exposed running back.
Jerome Ford.
Yes, sir. You got it. 28% Jerome Ford, baby. Followed by 26% of Dameon Pierce and Austin Eckler. 19% David Montgomery, Roshan Johnson. 17% Mostert, Barkley. And then a bunch of people at 15%. Elijah Mitchell, Ty Chandler, Chuba, Bijan, and Tank Bigsby.
Nice.
What do you
Likewise to you, who do you think my top guy is?
Oh man, running back. That's a good one.
I mean, I've been repeating myself again and again about how I have to like stop myself from taking this player. I mean, pretty clear about it.
Man, I got a hard enough time.
Well, it's well advertised.
What I pay for well advertised.
And it's funny because he plays for your favorite team.
Oh, so then it has to be Austin Eckler.
It's Austin Eckler. Absolutely. I do have Gus Edwards as number 6 and Jerome Ford as number 7 and Pierce is number 8. Head Chuba at number 2, Tony Pollard at 3, Khalil Herbert at 4. I don't hate it. I want to draft a little bit less Chuba Hubbard, but I feel like his cost is going to go up, so I'm good with that. I'm okay with it. What'd you do? You swapped it back?
I swapped it. Mike Rob did make it a good point. We are never on the opposite sides. I just happened to be in the stream before you were, so that's why I put me over here.
Any guys that you want to slow up on drafting that you may feel like didn't realize I had that much of that guy. I'm gonna take the gas off the pedal there. Anyone come to mind here there in that like top?
I mean, I think I want to even up my exposure on Washington running backs. I think I do want to draft a little bit more Brian Robinson over Eckler.
Sure.
Obviously, there's been good reports coming out of camp here for Jaden Daniels to the B-Rob connection. Looks like they are playing very well together. So it's not going to take me off Eckler, but I do want to get some B-Rob on here. Somebody though that when I look at my exposures. I do have 14% Tyrone Tracy. Now, a lot of that was at the beginning of the year, but everyone has a boner for Devin Singletary, and we did last year, right? Unfortunately, this year, I mean, it's just a whole different scenario for him. I kind of just want to stay off of the Giants in general until I kind of see how everything's going to play out with them. But Tyrone Tracy does scare me a little bit that I got 14%. I mean, it's not a ton, but it's enough.
His ADP has been dipping. He was a player who was trending down in the last 7 days, but then yesterday they come out and say, "Oh yeah, he's been like the lead third down back through most of OTAs, and he's been actually looking really good." Whereas I think the week prior, Eric Gray was getting a little bit more of the camp hype, a little bit more of the coach talk, and he was being a little bit more favored, and they were kind of swapping ADP. So Right now, he's actually been falling, but it sounds like, per the coach speak, he might be going back up the board a little bit here. I really don't have any issue getting off of, or I don't have any issue staying on any of these guys, I should say. Austin Eckler, I probably should take less. I have like 31% Austin Eckler. I should probably chill out, but at that cost, it's just hard for me to say no as my third, fourth, fifth running back. I can't do it. So that's gonna put me to task. How about tight ends? Any big shockers in your top five? Maybe Isaiah.
Shockers in the top 5? No. Again, I know we've talked about this before, but I like taking one of the elite guys, or at least one of my top 8 guys, in most of these drafts. So like my top 5 guys are 4 of them are, all elite in my eyes. It's
Mhm.
Ferguson at 24%, Otten at 19%, Kincaid 17, Pitts 12, and Ingram 12. So 4 out of those 5 guys, you would probably consider in the elite or good status there, or great status, I
No,
should
it's
say.
solid. Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't really have a ton of tight end exposures to guys that are really far down the board. Where Juwan Johnson was going, and obviously, we talk about Juwan Johnson and already getting injured. That sucks. Is it Taysom time? Is it Moreau? I saw that they're working out or signed one of the, I think it's UFL guys, a tight end from there. I forget his name at the current moment, but looks like they're going to be bringing some guys in. I think I saw Jimmy Graham's taking some long ass like kayaking journey or something like that. So I don't think he's coming back on the football field anytime soon. But yeah, man, it's just, again, I think that this year we're going to see that it's going to be more pivotal to have an elite / great tight end on your roster, as opposed to waiting like other years where we could take 2-3 guys at the very end of drafts and feel good about it. There's just not a lot of guys down there that I feel can jump up into the great status. A few, but not a lot. I really do, feel like you need to take one of the top 8, at least 8 in my opinion.
Yeah, no argument there. I'm looking at Chiga Conquo, Juwan Johnson, Jatavian Sanders, Cole Kmet, Luke Musgrave. And Luke Musgrave was kind of the surprise for me. I didn't realize that I'd taken 13.5% Luke Musgrave.
I got 8. So I'm right behind you there. I like that.
That's a fair amount. How many drafts are you up to?
34.
I'm at 51, so a little farther ahead. I do have Trey McBride at the same exposure as Luke Musgrave, and I'm happy that he's up there, but he's really like the only elite guy that I have. And that's kind of like my commentary, at least on my exposure, is like I need to start getting some more of the top talent. I like having Trey McBride up there. My baseline for him is like 15%. I want to make sure I have at least 15% Trey McBride. I'm right at that 14%, so I feel pretty good about that. Cade Otton, David Njoku, not far behind, but again, guys like Andrews, Kincaid, would like to get a little bit more of them. George Kittle, even Travis Kelce at his current cost. We'll touch on the quarterbacks really quickly, and then we'll get into the draft.
Mike has a question here. He says, more important to have a QB in first 8 picks or a tight end? For me, it's probably tight end, personally, just the way I've been drafting. I mean, really, it depends on the build, what I'm doing, what stacks I have potential to get. But yeah, I mean, I think I'd rather take an elite tight end and fill in some QBs as opposed to vice versa.
I don't know. I think there's an argument for quarterback, just because if you do get a quarterback with your top 8 picks, it likely means that you only need to take one more quarterback, and that value to the rest of your roster, I think, is, putting you in a better position for higher scoring thresholds. I think that being able to get that extra like boom player, that extra like flex player in rounds like 15, 16, plus, I think puts you in a better position.
Yeah. I mean, I'm actually fine if you want to take one of each in your first 8 picks. That is also perfectly fine. I like
well,
that.
yeah, that's 1, 3, 3, 1, right? You go pretty balanced, or mix it up however you want.
Probably 1, 2, 4, 1 in my opinion, personally.
Sure.
But yeah.
Sure. All right, quarterbacks. I'm looking at Will Levis, Kirk Cousins, Jared Goff, Tua Tagovailoa, Brock Purdy. I feel pretty good about that.
It's not bad.
Most exposure is to Will Levis. We're going to be talking about late round stacks on an upcoming show, showing you the late round opportunities for players drafted in rounds 14 plus. Will Levis and the Titans, big fit there for late round stacking ability with him, Tyler Boyd, Chiga Conquo. I'm probably forgetting somebody else. No, Tony Pollard goes before round 14. Regardless, a lot of potential value there. And then Kirk Cousins, I mean, that value is just silly right now. I have to feel like that cost is going to go up. I still feel like he can be a top 5, top 7 QB in the league for fantasy specifically with the right situation, and Atlanta feels like the right situation.
Yeah, for QBs, my top 5 right now are C.J. Stroud, Herbert, Kyler Murray, Jared Goff, and Brock Purdy. So
those are good.
I'm there with you. I
We
have a
both
ton of guys at
Brock Purdy up
11%.
there.
Yeah, I got a lot of guys 11%. So Brock Purdy's at 11%, and then it goes Mayfield, Watson, Jaden Daniels, Carr, Prescott, Lawrence, and Jackson. So all those guys have 11%.
So I have Purdy at 11.8, and then there's only 4 players above him, and that's Tua 13.7, Goff 13.7, Cousins 15.7, and then Will Levis 19.6. And when I'm getting Will Levis, like I'm typically getting him in 3 quarterback builds. Behind them were Baker, Aaron Rodgers, Pat Mahomes at 9.8, Kyler Murray at 9.8, Joe Burrow 7.8. So not as high as CJ Stroud as you are, but I just feel like at that quarterback cost, it can go really either way. I see a lot of people taking Stroud over like Patrick Mahomes, and I feel like that's an overpriced value.
Yeah, and it's funny. Like I've drafted Patrick Mahomes twice out of my 34 drafts.
Interesting.
Yeah, I usually miss out on the KC guys, or I missed out on Kelsey, and then I'm like, do I really want to take Mahomes and then hopefully get one of the other guys? It just kind of is the way it is, with the drafting and who I like going around Mahomes as well in the positional spots for running back, wide receiver. But I do obviously plan on stacking up, Mahomes here and getting that exposure up because I don't want Mahomes to go nutty on me and then I have 3% exposure. So Jake in the chat here, Mr. Weil says, saw today that you don't leave round 7 without 4 wide receivers. He totally agrees with that. I'm also with that. I mean, I like that a lot. I mean, I think 3 is also fine, but 4 is probably a very good number to have as well. So I say 3, 4. If you're past round 7, you don't have at least 3 or 4 wide receivers, you're going to be in for a long haul, because if you get stuck in a room where there's a ton of people taking wide receivers, you're going to get buried real quick.
Sure. I had a week where I took Kupp, Adams, and Tyreek Hill. That's a 3 that you would be fine with going past that number for sure.
Yeah. Yes. Definitely.
Okay. So it just depends on the situation, right? Like if you draft, 4 really good receivers, then that's fine. But if you have, spectacular value in your top 2 or top 3, I think that gives you more flexibility. All right, you ready to jump in the draft?
Yeah, man. For everyone who's in here, obviously, please like, subscribe, share the stream, share the network with your friends. Don't forget to visit fanspeak.com. Check out a bunch of articles in there. If you're new to best ball, it's a good way to, kind of start to see, who you might want to be targeting, what kind of stacks, what kind of build you want to try to do. So visit fanspeak.com. Obviously, like this stream does truly help Bruni and myself. And if you already are not on Underdog, please use promo code FANSPEAK to claim your special pick first time deposit offer. I believe it's still up to $250. So, Underdog's awesome. I know Jake had got his soon to be brother-in-law in Underdog as well, and they did a draft at a bar the other night, and he was kind of showing him around. So it's fun, to jump in there. You can be at a bar having some drinks, doing a draft with a buddy. It's a great time. So definitely make sure you're getting on Underdog. Let me poke my head in here to the old Best Ball Mania 5 and see what we are working with. Un momento, por favor. Ah, my God, I hate when it spins. It always makes me think it's going to stick me as the last person in a draft.
It probably is.
6 more to go. So you are fine to get in. Anybody in the chat would like to get in with us, you're free to do so.
Get out.
Why get out?
Something about my location thing.
I'm still 5 more.
Get out. You're still in it?
Still 5 more.
Okay, hang on. Let me try it from the PC, see if that'll do it.
6 more.
Someone left. Sorry about
somebody
that.
Left.
Don't offer. Yeah, I think we have to pause it for a second. I would back out. It's still
all right.
not working.
I am going to back out. Anybody in the chat, if anybody got in, Jake or anybody else, definitely back out right quick.
I don't know why it's not going through.
Man, you're having all kinds of issues. Mic issues, underdog issues.
I know it. Well, the mic's good, right?
Oh, yeah. But I mean, before we started, you were having that mic issue, man. The tech issues have jumped from me to you now. I mean, at least you don't have connectivity issues, but
unreal. All right. Bear with us here.
Yeah. I know we didn't hit on wide receivers too much, but my highest exposed wide receivers, T. Higgins at 32%. Probably want to back off that slightly as well.
I would agree.
Yeah, I saw that they were talking about Joe Burrow's wrist, and they're like, "Oh, he should be fine," and all that. But if he's not, I don't really want to be overweight on T. Higgins. So I think
I don't know.
drop that back a little bit.
I think Jacob Browning is a pretty good backup. I think that he
sure, but I'm drafting T. Higgins where he's going now for Burrow, not for Browning, right? So
that's true. Where is wow, of course.
Underdog, man, stepping up their game, just pulling up all kinds of cool contests. They just released the Pug but Superflex. That's $12, 3 entry max, $20K up top, $100K in prizes. That's pretty cool. Obviously, they have the sprint, the eliminator, the marathon, weekly winners. A ton in here. The Dalmatian, $101 entry, Bruni. Is that for you?
No, thank you. No, thank you. Sorry. No, it's tough, man. It's tough out here in these streets with trying to make it in the Best Ball Mania. Just trying to budget for that.
Let's see. We got some comments in here. I'm assuming this is Meg. Tech issues are such a blast. We've all been there. Did you all do the Pug Super Flex 3 Max? I have not yet. After this stream, probably going to do one. I do see here. Let me see if I can pull it up. So I want to see how full it is. What are we at right now? 30% filled. Pretty crazy that they drop something and it just gets knocked down so quickly. It's pretty awesome.
Oh my god.
Man, you're having a time here, brother.
It's all just saying the same thing. Like, I've never had this happen before. It all just keeps saying the same thing about they don't allow it in my location, which they do. Like,
yeah, clearly do.
What in the world?
Jake saying mini schnauzer filled in like a day. Yeah, that was pretty nuts. Great mind thinks alike. I like these advance rates on these other contests. Meg. Yeah. I mean, there's plenty of things for people to jump into here. I mean, looks like underdog. I mean, it's funny. Like, I saw Tom Strachan post on Twitter that he kind of like is just the guy sitting on the outside of the window looking in because he can't do underdog. He can only do DraftKings. Talks about underdog a ton, but he can't actually draft himself. So I feel bad for him because he's at the mercy of what DraftKings offers, which is enough for a casual person, but a best ball sicko, like the rest of us who want to get into a bunch of different stuff, they just aren't offering that much. So I do feel bad for Tom and anybody who isn't able to get into underdog.
All right, last attempt here, and then we may just have to draft a team together on yours because I don't want to keep holding us up. It's just it's not going. We're gonna try one more time from the phone. Boo. Boo.
I will I do have it here just in case. I'll remove from the screen for now, but do have it up.
Yeah, this is super.
Mike Rob says, you guys doing any eliminator weekly winners on stream? Yeah, I mean, that's definitely a good possibility. Obviously, bread and butter's BBM, but yeah, I would like to do maybe a few of these off-brand ones on stream, talk about some strategies, some players, some teams to kind of go after as well. So yeah, I think that we're going to have some of that happening. I definitely want to have some super flex ones on. I don't know if we'll get to the pug one. But I do, obviously want to jump in there and do some of those on stream because those are pretty fun. Definitely different, a ton of quarterbacks going in the first 2-3 rounds. So that's kind of like the wild, wild west of ADP right there. Yeah, poor Tom stuck with DK. Man, Bruni, you're gonna have to really talk to Underdog. You got some issues here. They don't have your badge up. Ignore me pouring my Pete has a Brewdog left. Oh geez. If anybody watches Pete, he has his morning pour. I'm gonna get a Sprite pour going. There we go. Ignore my 2-liter of Sprite. I just didn't feel like pouring it upstairs. We'll give Bruni a second, see if he pops back on. Maybe the Bruni household just kind of went down. I am gonna pull this back up here, go over a few things. So obviously, if anybody's in here, let's see if they fix the NFL tab. That was a massive issue for everybody. No, still don't have it listed in here. So when you go back to the home, Superflex right here, sprint, eliminator, marathon, weekly winners, Dalmatian, the big dog. Is anybody doing any $500 or $1,000 contests? Because it's a little rich for my blood, but they do seem like they're I would say a better way to really earn a bunch of cash if you have the capital to invest. BBM obviously, and then I think that's it for now. But I know there's some more stuff on the horizon. I'd like a post-draft rookie and sophomore, something of that nature as well. But we're able to get in there, Brewdog.
Sorry about that. For security purposes, your account has been flagged for potential fraud. Please be aware that it is illegal to bet or wager from outside the permitted area. Contact customer support for more information. It's bad enough they won't give me a badge, but at least once a year they also try to lock me out. Like it wears on a fella. It wears on a fella.
It wears on a fella.
Let's go. Let's jump in the draft. I pray to God that.
Oh man, if
that
Spread's in the chat, he's about to warn you how bad this is going to go. So you and I can draft a team together. Him and I did it, and we drafted 2 of 50 picks above ADP because it wasn't working out very well over here for your boys. So let me. I'm going to get in the draft here. See what happens.
Don't worry, I'm an expert. I'll help you, Andrew. Oh,
if it
awful.
Wants to go in.
This is awful.
Is Underdog down? Anybody?
This is awful.
It won't let me click in or do anything.
This is awful.
Oh, there we go. Oh no.
What is
Underdog?
happening?
We're trying to make a living over here. This isn't working out.
This is terrible. I appreciate everybody still in here. My goodness, this is ridiculous.
Oh, geez.
It's not just me. It's not just me. It's everyone. It's everyone.
I gotta command myself back out here. I can't.
This
look at the screen
is
like that.
Ridiculous. I'm not happy.
Shush. I never do it on my computer though.
Now I'm going to continue to try, just cause. Oh yeah, I forgot they flagged me because of fraud. I don't even.
I clicked yes again.
All right, well, let's see. I'm sending them a message now while you work on that. Maybe we'll get Underdog chat on stream. What the heck? Volume is currently higher than usual, so something's going on. Something, I don't know. Maybe we need to reschedule.
This is this is absurd.
This is
all right. Hold on. I'm gonna try to get in on my phone and then just pull the draft up over here. So un momento, everybody. This is just this is crazy.
I'm glad it wasn't just me because man, yeah, the internet's picking on me tonight. Now Underdog's picking on me. Like, come on, man.
Sheesh. All right, let me see if I can get it on my phone here. Jay, he says, UD better comp you a free BBM. All right, so I did get it on my phone. We do have 8 more to start. So if anybody is still in the chat and would like to join us here, you do have 8 spots available.
Wouldn't it be crazy? No, it's not going to let me do it. It keeps saying that we currently don't offer contests in your location. Like, one, if that actually happened somehow, I'd lose my mind. I wouldn't know what to do with my life. I guess I would just move somewhere else so I can play best ball.
Yeah, I told my wife if we ever would move to a different state, it has to be Underdog friendly because I just can't do it. Oh, Jake's saying he has no issues over there. I don't know, man. It's like they just like randomly pick people.
I don't know. Is it still full or no?
No. We got 5 to go here. I pulled it up over here now.
Okay, I'm not looking. I'm just still trying to play with like my location thing because it says something completely different like every time now that I try to do something. Yeah. Boo. Boo. And it won't even let me send them a message. Boo. Weak sauce. Maybe this time I'll actually get the first pick. It's the only way.
All right, still 3 more people to join here. Man, what a start to the show. Hey, but you know what they say?
Brutal.
It's not about how you start; it's about how you finish.
This is brutal.
Yeah. And actually, I told this to Jake before, and it did work. But if you go on their Discord, they usually respond pretty fast. So maybe you want to hop in over there.
Let's see it.
All right. Let's see here. Dog, we are on the 7th spot. So not 12 for me, which is nice. Got Jake in the 4th spot here. Let's see who else we got. Anybody else? I don't recognize any of these other people that actually might work in our favor here.
Yeah, that's what you think. And then they all start doing random, weird, dumb shit stuff things.
So let's see. 7 Bruni. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Probably Bijan or Brees.
Excuse me. Yeah, I mean, I'm in the Bijan camp here if he makes it down there. I saw Bijan go 4, I think was the highest so far I've seen him.
Oh, I've seen him go 1.
Hmm?
Yeah, I've seen him go first overall, yeah.
Whoa, that is bold.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
All right, so we had Lamb go 1. McCaffrey.
Yep. Also pretty normal.
Oh, there goes Bijan. Jeez.
3?
Yep, he's getting steamed up the board.
There you go.
Yikes. Oh, I mean, Jake here got his option of wide receivers.
I'm also good with taking AJ Brown too. If Brees goes, he might. Or Amon-Ra if he falls.
I mean, I would say it's like
Jefferson.
Chase. We're gonna have our choice of Chase, Jefferson, or Amon-Ra if we want to go that route.
Oh, I'd say Amon-Ra then if you're good with that.
Over Chase and Jefferson if like you like Amon-Ra over them.
I mean, no, I'd rather have Chase or Jefferson over Amon-Ra if they fall. I'm just going to assume that you probably have a more Amon-Ra than those other guys.
I probably have the most Jefferson out of any of those guys.
Well, then Amon-Ra then.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Actually, I'd like to scroll down the board and take Terry McLaurin.
No. I don't agree with that.
Take Amon-Ra.
I don't agree with that. All right, cool. Do you want to try for Ayuk, Debo in the next round, or do you just want to take best player? What do you think?
Let's see who falls. I honestly have not taken a lot of Ayuk. So if we want to go that route, I'm fine with that. I don't want to go. I think this game's going to be pretty heavily correlated for a lot of people. So I'd like to be kind of unique and get off that a little bit. But yeah, right, I'm fine with.
So Devontae Adams then. All right, sounds good.
No, I have a lot of Devontae Adams too.
So do I. A lot of Devontae Adams.
So Breece Hall goes Puka.
I'm also good with Saquon or Taylor.
He says, "Are you splitting with Bruni if you win?" Yeah, of course.
Duh.
I'll,
yeah. What the
I'll label this one as the B and A combo, the Bruni and Andrew combo, or BR, like battle rifle. You know. Bruni
okay.
Raub.
Okay.
Mike Robb bringing in some news here. Falcons tampering with a wide receiver 3 and a backup tight end should have been like a $10 million fine just on principle of being that damn stupid. They did lose a pick, I think, with the Cousins tampering. So
5th rounder. Yeah. That's
rough.
That's not cheap. Yeah, that's not cheap. All right, how are we looking here? We're up in 4 picks. What do we have here?
So we're gonna have right now Jonathan Taylor, Chris Olave, Ayuk, Barkley, Adams, Nico. So we're gonna have something of this nature here. I mean, if Ayuk's there, I think we should just take that one.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Taylor, Ayuk, Saquon, and Devontae are perfectly fine for me. Any one of those picks.
Okay, so you're not in the Olave camp.
No, not in comparison to those players.
Okay. Well, there goes Olave anyway.
Yeah,
This guy's gonna take Ayuk.
I would take those guys over Olave.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm good with whatever. If you want to balance,
I kind of like Olave though. Oh, okay. So let's Ayuk.
Yeah, like I said, I'm good with any of these guys. Taylor, Ayuk, Barkley, Adams. Pull the trigger on whatever.
Let's take Ayuk. I mean, just to be a little different. I don't have a lot of Ayuk. Have you been drafting a lot of Ayuk?
I have a build like this. I have an Amon-Ra and an Ayuk build.
Okay.
I think in that one I was even able to get Debo. I think he fell.
Okay, gotcha. Jake said this one has to be labeled technical difficulty squad.
Yes. That. What the heck, man? And it's like there's no way to even check unless you like get into a draft. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah. You were frozen there. You are frozen currently.
Right.
Do you also have Comcast?
Discord? I do. But I'm also trying to look at the board here. So if
Devontae Adams taken by Mr. Wiles there.
Yeah. At ADP though. Nothing crazy.
Yeah, we were up in 7 picks here. Oh, Malik Neighbors, man. So it's funny. Malik Neighbors is probably one of the most opposite ends of drafts that I've seen, where he either gets taken early or he falls tremendously. It is it is pretty crazy. I mean, he just went 2-11 there. The other day, I saw him drop all the way to the 5th round.
Wow, that's awesome. Good for that person. We got him in the 5th round.
Yeah, that person was not
appropriately priced. All right, up in 4 picks. We already have 2 receivers. Let's see. Do you like either of those running backs if they fall? I mean, I think obviously we like Barkley, but I don't think he falls.
If Barkley falls, I'm fine taking that. If not, I like this core of wide receiver right here. I do. Oh, nope. Barkley went. So we're going to have our choice of Moore, Cup, or Metcalf. How do you feel about, like, I kind of like Cup. Fucking shit.
Yeah, I was going to say I like Cup the most there.
You want to take your boy? I don't have a lot of DJ Moore. I do. I mean, I like Metcalf as well, or we could take Laporta if you want to go with the double Detroit stack.
I like Laporta more. Go with Laporta.
Okay. Jesus. That took so long to go.
I know. Something's going on.
It is weird. It's taking forever.
Something is afoot.
Good thing I have my phone open yet.
I don't like it. I don't like it one bit.
Yeah, this the Detroit double stack with the San Francisco there. I don't mind even bringing back Purdy there. I don't know if I want to go too hard into this game again. We'll see how this all kind of pans out for us, but I do want to take another wide receiver shortly though in the next 2 rounds.
Yeah, I mean we could get no, I mean other than the quarterbacks, I think we are good here. Maybe no, we could get Kittle, but I don't think that. I think that's too much.
Did if you haven't already, Bruni, you got to go watch Meg over on Fantasy Football Today, CBS's fantasy football thing. Fantastic job by her talking about best ball. They are bringing best ball into light. I know that they don't normally do best ball. They're more redraft kind of oriented, but they were asking Meg a bunch of questions about best ball. So if you haven't, anybody check that out, definitely do so. I will put the link in the chat here. It was fantastic. Meg did a great job.
We cannot restart the stream, Jake. That's just not how life works. You just can't hit a reset button.
The stream is for some reason.
It's not a god dang video game.
Well, yeah, Jake. Of course yours is ahead of ours, Jake. You're on a delay, brother. Our stream to you is delayed. Always is.
Up in 4 picks, I'm seeing Jalen Hurts, Travis Kelce, T. Higgins, ETN.
So yes, we will. Sorry, I was trying to look at something.
What do you like here?
Oh man. I mean, of course I like Higgins. So we got Higgins, Pickens, Cooper, Kirk. Those are the top wide receivers. I would like to take one of those. I mean, we can't go
Kirk.
Laporta, Kelce. That's too much.
No. We're good. Yeah, I like
Pickens, Cooper, Kirk. Who's your favorite there personally?
I like Kirk.
I was gonna say the same thing. I love Kirk.
You love what?
Kirk.
Oh,
and not captain.
All right, up in 12. So right now we're looking at Kirk, Ayuk, Laporta, and Amon-Ra. Okay. Maybe like 3 more rounds, and we can finally take a running back. Just kidding. I dislike this. I don't like being on the sideline. This isn't fun. I want to draft. Now I can't even draft after this.
Did that just come through like that? Oh Jesus! I thought it was actually going to link it. That's so stupid. Well, somebody can copy and paste that if they want. But I did just drop the link in the chat here for Fantasy Football Today's Best Ball Edition with Meg. Again, check her out. She's like 30 minutes into the show or so, 20 minutes into the show, they bring her in. Just talk about best ball. But yeah, they do not do a lot of best ball. So it was cool to watch them kind of ask her questions because they're all redraft minded. So very, very cool. Definitely check that out.
The changing of the tide.
I mean, hey man, best ball, we knew it was going to grow and grow it is. I mean, when they start talking on the mainstream, some of these mainstream podcasts, I mean, you know that it is going somewhere. So, yeah, so pretty cool.
Agreed. Go check it out, y'all.
5 picks up here, Broondog. We are currently sitting 0-0-3-1. So we have Amon-Ra, Ayuk, and Kirk with Sam Laporta.
More receivers.
We have receiver. We're gonna have Keenan Allen, Hollywood Brown, Jaden Reed, Xavier Worthy, Calvin Ridley. Nope, Calvin Ridley just went.
Damn.
Jake is on the clock here.
I like Hollywood, but yeah, I like Hollywood there.
Yeah, Hollywood's not bad there. I don't mind that. Let me see here.
Maybe do Hollywood and then come back with a running back with a 1-4-1 start. Man, I cannot even put in like a
so Hollywood just went
support.
So we're gonna have we have Keenan Allen, Reed, Worthy, Godwin, or we could take a running back now and then loop back around and take a wide receiver.
I don't know. I kind of like a receiver here. I kind of like Keenan.
I mean, I like the receivers coming up after that as well. I'm fine taking 2 receivers in a row, honestly, personally. But
yeah, let's do Keenan.
Yes, I'm fine with. I have not drafted a ton of Keenan. He's part of your Bears now. How are you kind of deciphering all these Bears wide receivers?
I mean, DJ Moore is going to have the most big playability as a field breaker. Someone that's going to be able to beat you in the secondary. And I think that Keenan Allen's going to have a reliable role as like a safety blanket for Caleb Williams. So I think they both can thrive, but it's kind of a similar situation to, Cooper Kupp and Puka. Like, they're just going to cannibalize each other. One week, one guy might be a wide receiver one. Another week, it might be another guy. And you're just going to be guessing from week to week, in a redraft perspective. But for best ball, I think that both of them have okay costs. I've been typically taking the dip in Keenan Allen versus DJ Moore. Likewise, Cooper Kupp versus Puka. So maybe the gaps get closer for both, and we get a little bit more value on, one of the fallers, like more value in Puka or more value in DJ.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't really drafted a lot of them. I would like to see kind of who's making plays and what the formations are, who's in what packages before I really start to kind of go hard on the Bears.
They're pretty interchangeable, I think, and that's the beauty of
adding. A problem though, a little bit.
It is when they're both healthy, but if someone gets hurt, then it still simplifies the offense. Like, I think that's what the Bears really did well, is they leveled up every aspect. Like, they got backup tight end, they got depth at receiver, they have depth at running back. Like, if somebody goes down, we should still be wheels up, and the offense should still be, willing to or able to function at a high level.
Yes. So we're going to be coming up here, Bruni. We have Xavier Worthy, Rome Odunze, Addison, Brian Thomas, Hopkins. We could go Ken Walker if we want to swap it up here a little bit. I'm fine taking another wide receiver personally. If we want to double up on the Bears,
other than what receivers are after Addison, because I don't think that we need to.
After Addison, so Brian Thomas, Hopkins, JSN, Deontay, Christian, Watson, Rashi, Jameson Williams.
If you want to go with,
I don't mind taking Odunze, Addison.
No, we're not taking
Thomas.
I'll do DeAndre. Otherwise, I'd say take a Ken Walker. Already went. Shit. Maybe
you don't like Brian Thomas or Addison.
I'll do Brian Thomas just because I know that you're big on him. But we already have Kirk. You want to double up?
We do. You know what? No, let's take Hopkins, because then that opens up a backdoor stack if we get boned on some of these quarterbacks that are going to go for us.
Yeah, and that's a good 5. I like that 5 a lot.
Yeah, it's a guy that they're going to use in the red zone. They did it last year. I don't think Ridley is going to take anything away from him in the red zone as far as opportunities.
Yeah, and there's a good chunk of running backs still available, so I think we're going to be good there.
Yeah, so when we look at our team here, so obviously Goff is going to be somebody that we're going to want to potentially grab. So Goff, let's see here if this thing wants to Jesus, this is terrible.
Hey, all these people that work for Underdog, they work at home. They need to get into the office right now and handle this backup of inquiries, because when this stream is over, I still want to do a draft. Like, you guys are going to make me real upset. Real upset. George isn't happy.
Caleb. All right, so I do have all of our potential quarterback stacks in there. I don't know if I want Purdy, because I don't think I'm going to do that. We're going to really do anything else with San Francisco personally, but
well, I think getting Goff is a little bit more important just because we have Laporta too.
Yes. So up in 6 here. Odunze is still there if we want to double up on the Bears. Kamara, Montgomery, Ingram.
Yeah, I like all these running backs here. Kamara, Monty, Aaron Jones. Who's after Aaron Jones? Probably Najee.
Ramondre, Najee, yeah. Jonathan Brooks.
I think we double tap.
Do you want to take? No, never mind. Fuck.
I think we need to double tap running back here.
Yeah, we could take Ingram if we wanted to double up on the Jags.
No,
but then we're gonna have Laporta and Ingram.
No, we don't need to do that. We need to double up on RB here, because this is a good area to build our stable. Get a good.
Yeah. You want to take Monty if he's there because of how it fits in with Detroit.
I do if he falls. Yes, that's perfect. That is perfect. And then we can take Elijah Mitchell.
Let's see. I can't remember if this guy is auto drafting or not. Oh, okay, good, perfect. Look at that. Let's do it.
Nice. JMO. That's JMO at what ADP?
So he took him at 78.
What's his ADP?
83. So only 5 ahead. But man, he's been coming up the board. I remember when you could get him at 100.
I was gonna say, yeah, he's been. I'm
old enough to remember a JMO at 100.
You're not even that old. You don't know.
I'll be 34 in a couple months.
You don't know.
Let's see here.
Up in 8.
Okay, I like this team a lot right now.
So far, so good.
Your favorite running backs coming up here. So out of Aaron Jones, Ramondre, Brooks, Zamir White. After that, to me, it falls off a little bit. I like Mostert, just because of touchdowns. But
like all
we do
these
have
guys.
Pollard down there if we want to double up on that as well.
No,
Tennessee.
I like all these guys. Connor, Mostert, Najee, Swift, Ramondre. I like all these guys.
Okay.
Yeah, as long as they don't have a conflicting bye week. Right now we just have so we don't have Kinder MIA. Yeah, he's not here. Shame.
No clue.
Shame. Shame. 5 picks. Trying to think what running back I like the most if available.
I was gonna try to persuade you into Brooks, but he just went.
No, you couldn't. You couldn't get me onto him.
You couldn't.
They literally just came out and said they're gonna have to take their time with him.
I'm not worried about him getting on the field. I want him in the last half of the year, man.
Yeah, but as our second running back, we can do so much better. I say we stay away from Ramondre just because he doesn't have like amazing week 17. It's at home. Let's see.
So we are on the clock here. So we got Ramondre, Zamir White, Connor,
Zamir White,
Mostert, Pollard, Benson.
I like Zamir White or Pollard or I'd say Zamir. What do you think?
I'm fine with White. Yep, let's do it.
Yep. All right, cool.
Let's ride. So it is nice. No conflicting bye weeks here. No conflicting bye weeks here either for our core three. I love when that happens.
Both of our running backs playing domes week 17.
Yes, that is nice.
We'll take that.
Tennessee plays who?
Jacksonville.
Oh, okay, yeah, perfect. Look at that.
So we have a little bit of
look at us
there. Yeah.
Well done.
There it is.
We can co-pilot a plane. See, we're fine.
Man, does that mean we're getting Tyler Lockett for Keenan Allen?
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
So Mr. Wiles on the clock.
10 picks. Some quarterbacks here: Murray, Burrow,
Jordan Love.
Prescott.
Let's just take a gander at his team real quick. He has Jordan Love, Barkley, Kamara, Hill, Adams, Cooper, Addison, Mark Andrews.
Not bad.
Not bad.
I mean, it kind of sucks you have the mismatch of Love and Andrews, but okay.
I think tight end. I think Andrews is fine by himself.
Yeah.
He's probably going to get Musgrave.
You
only going to be stacking your tight ends with your quarterbacks?
I try to, yes.
Really? I don't mind taking guys without their quarterbacks there. That's fine.
Well, there's just so few tight ends and so few quarterbacks that you're drafting. So yeah, I mean, you like Pollard here if he falls?
I'm fine with it. Do you want to take oh my god, man, just to fall on the here's a problem I have that I need to get over because I just want to take guys I want. But so Caleb makes sense for us if we want to, maybe get Komet later as well, right? But I have a really hard time taking him over these guys. So it's
I don't want to do that.
Yeah, but it's like, we don't really need Murray. We don't need Burrow. We don't need any of these guys per se.
No, I mean, I'm glad that Murray went because I think there's an argument to take him at that far after ADP, 22 spots, because we can always put something together with him and Dortch, him and Michael Wilson. Like they have options there, and those guys have all caught the eye of Kyler Murray at some point. Like I understand that Marvin Harrison Jr. is supposed to be like the next big thing, but Kyler Murray seems kind of more of like I'm going to go with whatever's reliable, kind of like that camping approach, why not camp in Call of Duty? It works. Why not just do it what works? And on the field, camping,
we are
throwing the ball to Greg Dortch.
If we want to take a tight end, we do have two good options here. I'm also fine with Trey Benson or taking one of these wide receivers, Palmer, Shaheed.
What run? We got 14 seconds. Go to the top. It's not loading.
This is the top.
Yeah, I guess I'm good with Ferguson or Njoku. I prefer Ferguson.
Yes, 100%. Me too. Let's do that.
Okay, that's a very good fall for us.
Yeah, so I think At least the way I draft, I'm not taking another tight end.
Agreed.
When you got Laporta and Ferguson, I don't really feel
Yeah,
like there's a
and
need,
just
right?
like how far back we got Ferguson after ADP. That's great.
Yes.
17 picks. That's awesome.
Jake says focusing on correlation in this one. Yeah, I was talking to him the other day, and he hasn't really focused too much on that. So I think he's going to kind of maybe do that. I really want to take a deep dive into teams and players I want to draft for 15, 16, and 17. I know everyone has a hard on for 17, and I understand why, but I really do feel like you need to be kind of looking at all those weeks and then maybe create a couple teams, especially for us. We're going to be doing 150 of these. Why not? Right. So that's something I'm going to probably take a deep dive into and really hone in on some guys. Bruni, do we want to take a QB at all here? Caleb is coming up. So is T Law. Golf as well coming up the board. So if not, I kind of like taking one of these running backs. I don't really love Singletary, I'll be honest with you. I do like Edwards though.
I like Edwards or Palmer here.
Okay.
Either of
It'd be
those
nice
are fine.
if my thing,
You know what though? I think we're kind of loaded up on week 5. Maybe we don't go Gus there. What about Eck? What about Eck?
Sure, yeah. We'll just add more exposure. I mean, also Trey Benson's there. I don't know how you have you taken any Trey Benson? Do you like that?
I have. I think we're gonna be up in 1 pick, and that's
Corum also coming up the board.
I'd
So
rather
Chase
have Benson
Brown,
over him.
Corum, Benson.
I mean, if I'm being perfectly honest, I do prefer Devin Singletary here. Yeah, it's Devin Singletary or Trey Benson for me.
All right, well then Benson, unless this guy takes him. All right, yeah, let's take Benson because I like Benson a ton more.
See, and we could have taken Kyler.
It's true.
Womp, womp, womp. I mean, he went ahead of us.
No, yeah, that's fine, right? I mean,
yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like, there's always some backdoor ability. Let's see.
Now, do we double tap a running back here, or do we try to go? Oh, I do actually. You know, we can't mess around.
Golf. We need to go golf with the next one. Yeah.
Unless Jake snipes us like a bastard. Don't you do it, Jake.
Well, good thing we have backdoors.
He took Edwards. That's a good pick. Damn, I was really hoping Corum would drop a little bit. Love Blake Corum.
So you've said. I like Jalil McLaughlin.
Have I made that known?
I like Jalil. And also Austin Eckler. Pretty good at football, that Austin Eckler. I don't know. Pretty good at football.
I think we're going to see the ADPs really move between them when we start to see who truly is in the goal line package. That's, I think, what sets those two.
Well, I think that there's still going to be a fair amount of both of them in the goal line package. We've seen Eckler tote the rock in the red zone. Like we've seen the Chargers be able to do it. I'm sure that the Commanders will be able to do it. And the way that Brian Robinson is built, he's going to get the same thing alike. I think what they're going to do is just completely interchange them. I just don't see anything more than a 60 40 50 50 split. And I still think it's that valuable in a team that has to run the ball a lot.
Yeah, and I agree. I really want to see how they use these guys because that's what's going to separate them. I mean, obviously, Eckler was ahead of B Rob there for a while. Then they got close. Now B Rob has went well ahead of Eckler. So
there he goes.
There. Good pick.
Goff or Cooks here for me.
I
mean, the pick is Goff, but if he somehow goes, I'd say Cooks.
Yes. Okay. Well, Cook's gone. Somebody's in the kitchen because they just took Cook's. Get it? Cook's kitchen.
Yep. The guy ahead of us at 126. I think he might do it. I think this guy might take off. He sniped us before. I bet he's in the chat.
You think?
I think so. I think he's going to take off.
Son of a bitch.
Clip that shit.
That is not cool.
I told you. I just say go Cooks here. Screw it. We'll just go late QB. We don't have any connection to
who do you want to take?
Brandon Cook. Oh, did Cooks
Cooks
go?
went.
Shit.
Yeah.
Man, unreal. I'm good with Chase Brown. Don't have a lot of him.
Do it.
Yeah.
Damn.
I told you that guy's watching us.
Oh, wow. Jameis.
He had sniped something
the
earlier from us
outta
too,
here.
and I was just like, that was a weird pick.
Hold on, Jake. So Jake said, look at it's that dude. Oh my god, I hate when it does it. So he has Murray, Bijan. Oh my god. Bijan, Kyron, Mostert, Corum, Eckler. Yikes.
That's a dead roster, bro.
Ouchie.
That's a dead roster. With
I
the
hate when it does
3
that.
receivers, I almost feel like it's
Yeah, look
like
at
an
that. So
auto
he's
draft.
currently 1631.
Yeah, dead in the water.
That's bold.
It's not bold. It's wrong.
That is bold.
It's wrong, guys. This is why you need to be watching us all best ball summer long to see what not to do, because there are sickos out there that are really legitimately sick, like they have a problem.
So Bruni, we're gonna need some back doors here, or we're gonna have to take some naked QBs here. So
I'm good with.
I mean, Tua does give us some backstore.
Yeah, I'm good with Tua. We could always get OBJ or Malik. I'm good with Herbert. We can always get a DJ Chark.
Okay,
or
Tua just went, so we're out of that one. I'm Herbert. Well, yeah, fine there.
Yeah, I'm good with Herbert.
What other QBs if it decides to load?
We'll have Will Levis available. We got to get Will Levis.
Yeah, there's a couple of guys in here that we can backstack if we need to. All right, so you won't take Herbert?
I'm looking at running back. I'm also good with Jerome Ford here too.
Yeah, I don't think we need to go that route though right now.
All right, then go Herbert. Then go Herbert. You got a small discount on him. Is your thing bugging out, or is my thing just?
I got it on my phone. It's bugging out. Like, I don't know what's up with Underdog on the computer right now, but like it's like just freezing.
Crack. And it's smoking crack. The Underdog.
And it's actually not my connection because I can see it right now. It's running pretty hot, so it's not that.
Yeah, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't even know what to do with my hands.
Underdog's getting underwater here with so many people on their platform, man. They got to upgrade it.
I guess so. This is what Mark Zuckerberg was talking about. Our servers never crash. Our servers never crash.
All right. So what do we? Oh, so I still got 10 picks. Let's take a little look at see what Jakey's doing here. See what he's done since last time. So he took Dobbs and Cook since last time. What does he do now? He's 1-3-6-1. Took Charbonnet. Okay. Does he? Oh my god, that shit's so annoying.
Yeah, no, that's why I don't like using the screen. It's like I always just like, oh, wasted time. Oh, wasted time. So we're at 1-4-5-2. I'm thinking 3-5-8-2.
Yeah.
And we
need Will Levis. It's gonna be hard for us
to
backstack. I thought that there was still. Oh, I thought there was. See, Quentin Johnston just won. Yeah, fuck.
No, there's still plenty of meat on the bones. We
good. Ain't taking no DJ Chark. Don't stop that.
All right. Well, Quentin Johnston's gone. So who do you want to take?
I'd rather take Brendan Rice.
Okay. All right.
Jerry Rice's son? Come on, man.
Unreal.
I don't see any.
You remember
DJ
what happened to
Chark
Randy Moss's son?
Yeah, Thaddeus.
Yeah, remember Thad?
He didn't even play the same position.
That's right. Played tight end.
Jesus, stop it.
I'm just.
Do you like?
Just because Burton? Everyone's parents plays. I mean, Jermaine Burton.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that doesn't do anything for us correlation wise.
Dude, we can't correlate the whole damn team, brother.
I know, but you were just talking to me about these options for. All right, I kind of like Ty Chandler here, to be honest with you.
That'll be our last running back.
I know, I'm okay with that.
Okay, I mean, he does have a different.
I don't think our running backs are amazing, so I think this is a good spot to get our last running back.
I don't even know why I'm trying to do it on here. I'm just doing my phone. There we go.
Yeah, and I think that's a good set. I think we're good. And then
yeah, I mean, we don't overlap bye weeks at all, which is nice. I think if you are going to go 5, that's the way to do it if you can.
Absolutely, and again, it's not an amazing group, but I think it's above average.
It'll get the job done.
LSU legend. Yeah, next pick. I don't know if it's Levis time or not, but I know that we need to get Levis. I mean, Brendan Rice. Come on, dude. Like a lot of mouths to feed.
Is that the next board bet? Brendan Rice versus DJ Chark?
I think we have a deal. I think
just most fantasy points scored.
I just see Shark having more upside. That's all.
Is Aaron still out there in the world? He is. We could backstack him with Corley.
Yeah, we could get him and Corley. We're not going to take Conklin. Also, Xavier Gibson's getting some talk.
Who?
You want to get Xavier Gibson? He's actually ahead of Corley right now on the depth chart. Right now, they said if it started today, it would be Garrett, Xavier Wilson, or Gibson, and Mike Williams. Yeah. Alan Lazard might get cut,
as he should,
I guess. I mean, Corley has to be what he's supposed to be.
I mean, there's been some flashes from the old Denver training camps.
I've been getting Marvin Mims, so I mean, if you want to get him too, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a way for us to get another QB at the end if we want.
I think one of my last drafts I did Marvin Mims and Troy Franklin for my last two receivers because they both just fell a lot.
So we're up now.
What receivers?
It's not pretty.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind any of these guys, to be honest with you. Like I like Mims. I like Robinson.
You want to take Pop Douglas?
Yeah, I'm good with DeMario.
Oh my God, this is just absurd. It will not let me click it. I can't. I mean, I know. I did it on my phone, but it's absurd.
I'm saying this app is
look, it won't even. It's like not loading.
Yeah, I don't know. Don't like it. Don't appreciate it.
So again, that gives us the back stack if we want to with Drake May as well.
No, we're not doing that. Take that off there. Take that off of there. We'll do Derek Carr and E.T. Perry.
Stop it.
We'll do Bryce Young and Jonathan Mingo. Still better.
Damn, Levis just went too.
I told you we needed to get him.
But that just makes no sense. Like, I'm not taking Will Levis over Deshaun
How far
Watson.
ahead EP? Was that same guy again?
No,
I was gonna say, like, man,
look at that. Look how far ahead.
Yeah, that's
come on, bro.
Yeah, dude. I hope you're sniping.
Honestly, we might just want to take some good quarterbacks. Like, I'll be fine taking Deshaun Watson.
You said good.
Stop it.
What about Aaron Rodgers? Still available?
I'm pretty sure no.
I'm G Money. What do you think of my squad? George Villalobos. I will tell you who is the Lobos.
G Money. So he's right here. Stroud, Burrow, Ramondre, Singletary, Dowdle, Hubbard, Chase, Debo, Diggs, Pickens, Brown, Dunze, Pearsall, Schultz. Love the wide receivers. Hate the running backs.
Pearsall. Yeah, you didn't need Pearsall. Like, your receivers were just so good.
We'll go over it at the end of the draft here.
But I like what I still like the majority of what I saw, though. But you just didn't need Pearsall there just because your receivers are so damn good.
You want to do Baker and then get McMillan? That's
fine. Again, Baker and McMillan is just as equitable to Carr and A.T. Perry. Like, what are we trying to say here? Come on.
I think Baker's going to throw it downfield more than Carr will.
That's fine. That's fine. That's what I'm saying is I'm good with either of those.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but when Carr throws to Perry, it's downfield. It's not like some screen nonsense. He's a downfield target, similar to what DJ Chark is, and why there's an argument for Chark over Rice is because DJ Chark has been a secondary breaker. Like, he is someone that opens up the second level for you and has experience doing that and can easily just step into that role like weeks 1 through 5 or 6. Whereas Rice,
I'm just surprised that you that you hate Drake May like that.
I hate Bo Nix too. Pick somebody before
right.
we screw this up.
Let's take. We'll take Baker. Relax.
Yeah, don't screw it up.
Calm yourself over there, young man.
We got
Also,
Baker
if
after
anybody
ADP.
just wants some fun streaming to hear Bruni and I have to draft a team together, this is it right here. This is some good content.
This
for
is
y'all.
going over pretty well. I mean, I don't think there's
It's not bad. It is not bad.
I don't think
Is
there's
this
been
the
any
first time
major
we've ever done?
disagreements.
I think this is the first time we've ever done one together.
I don't like it. I like my own team. Get out of here. I like taking accountability
you
for my
bastard.
work.
You want $1.5 million out of yourself, stingy guy.
I know. I know it. No, we agreed on 5K this year.
Oh yes. That's well. I mean, if we win this one,
then yeah, it's a different story. Yeah, then
right.
we split that shit.
Yeah. I guess then you'll send me your $1,250 right when I have $750,000 for you.
I'll give you back the extra $25 too. Took Ricky just in case Debo or Ayuk gets moved. I don't think that's going to wind up happening. I just don't see San Francisco making move it, at least off of them during this season. Like, they may be gone after this year, but I think they juice every little bit they can out of Debo. They're going to use him as a running back. They're going to use him as a receiver, and they're going to use Ayuk as their prominent and most targeted receiver. I think if anything, you actually get less usage out of some of the backup running backs, and Purcell may actually have some value every now and again playing as like a third down receiver. But other than that, I don't think he's going to have a ton of upside outside of an injury. Same with Jacob Cowing. Love Jacob Cowing.
Yeah, he says plus same game correlation with Debo.
Yep.
Maybe shoot
no,
out.
No, that's still a good reason. I just think with how your running backs looked, you probably needed to spend that pick on a running back. That's all. But again, we'll cover it at the end. Where are we at here? 2562.
2562. Yes, sir.
Okay, got it. Let's see. Receivers.
You want to take him next?
Who? Receivers go up.
Yeah.
Go to the top.
McMillan. Sorry, it has to load first. I
guess so. Yeah. I mean, if he's at the top, then yeah. I mean,
technically he won't be.
We're not going to wait for Trey Palmer to fall.
Yeah,
we're not taking Kate
Otten. We're going to take McMillan here.
Okay.
I already drafted it. Don't worry. The stream is like, I have no idea what's happening. This is wild.
Yeah, Meg, I hope you have better luck tomorrow. That's for sure, because this sucks.
I don't know what is up here. This is crazy. I wonder if it's StreamYard, because Jake's saying he's not having any issues. He texted me, he said he has no issues. So maybe it's StreamYard?
I have no idea. Super weird. Super weird. But it's different though. Like, you and I were both having the same issue. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
2572 right now. So we do need a quarterback and a wide receiver yet. So do we stack Herbert or do we just ride that as a naked Herbie? Because if we're going to get another quarterback, we're going to have one quarterback that's probably naked, unless we go May as well. So if we don't do that, then I don't mind taking Carr, man. Like, that's fine with me. Hold on, let me see.
If we take Carr, then we're going to wind up taking Perry.
Yeah, is Perry the only other option there? I mean, I don't hate Tate. Yeah, but Taysom's a QB.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's all.
But he isn't on DraftKings, by the way. He is tight end.
I
just find that interesting.
I saw
that. Yeah, Cedric Wilson. Bub Means. Yo, that's a name.
What's
Bub Means.
No, that's a terrible name.
Bub Means Business? Come on, brother, man. You could wordplay that all day long.
No, I'm good. What I want is the underdog staff to...
You're such a boner.
I want the underdog staff to get into the office and fix this nonsense. Reach out to us tomorrow morning for further assistance. It almost is tomorrow morning, underdog. All right. Villalobos, we get it. You like the Persol pick. It's your favorite pick. I'm not backing down from it.
He likes it. Hey man, he's taking a player stance. He ain't taking none of your bullshit.
No, you need to.
Oh, Derek Carr went.
No, that's what I'm saying. We're getting picked off in this one, and that's okay because we can handle ourselves.
I mean, dude. I mean, overrule here. We have to take May. I mean, we got no other options, and I don't think that we stick with just these two guys.
I mean, I'm okay with sticking with these two guys, but if you want May, I'm down. That's fine. You get some connection with Demario Douglas, and it's a unique roster. It's definitely not something that
that's how you
ever
win.
doing normally.
That's how you win. Unique. All right. So what do you want to do wide receiver here? Because that's what we're gonna do here.
Any of those guys, Boyd, Slayton, Chark, Rice, if you want. I don't think we need Perry anymore. OBJ, Jalen Hyatt. I mean, any of these guys are fine, dude. Did we wind up taking Marvin Mims or no?
No. He was taking
Josh Reynolds is fine too. Like, I mean, I really don't hate a lot of these guys. They're just not popular picks in June, so I'm okay with them.
I mean, we could do friendship strategy if we take Boyd with Hopkins. OBJ's interesting. Hyatt's again. If we want to stack Brendan Rice, that's fine. Actually, you know what, man? If Boyd's there, let's do Boyd. I like the friendship strategy with Tennessee there.
Yeah, I'm good with Boyd. That's fine.
You're such a
I want a badge for this. I'm not happy, man. Like I said, I wanted to get a draft in. I didn't do a draft today.
Look at this. See? Meg knows. Meg knows what's up. Take May. She understands. I mean, dude, that's my first May. So don't think I'm over here like giving you a May stance.
Well, yeah, and I think it's perfectly fine to be like, hey, don't take Drake May also. He's not also very good. But I understand. I get it. It makes sense given our situation.
Yeah, man.
But I'm not going to be like, oh, yeah, we did it. We did it. Like, bless the heavens. We've done it. Free at last.
Again, another master class of putting a team together when you get sniped left and right. You got to be able to pivot. God almighty. Jesus.
I am not happy. We're getting sniped. I can't even do my own draft. I can't even send a message to customer service.
Well, man, we're up. Brendan Rice.
Slayton's fine. Hyatt's fine.
I mean, I think I'd rather
Dortch is fine. I mean, any of those guys. Slayton, Hyatt, Dortch.
All right, let's do oh man. You know what? I don't have any Slayton. Let's just do it.
We like having 8 receivers, Meg.
I did see Tank Bigsby there. I thought about that, but
yeah, we settled on our last running back a while ago.
Yeah, I'm fine with these 5. It's all right. Yeah. That's nobody on the same buy. If there was 2 people on the same buy, I probably would have maybe tried to persuade you otherwise, but I think that's fine.
No, we're good.
It is funny, man. We definitely draft differently. So there was some
times I actually thought the team was kind of like on par for like you and I. Like I feel like your late round draft targets or your late round receivers are more similar to you, and our upfront receivers are more similar to me. And we both typically do a lot of 3-5-8 too, so I think that's pretty consistent as well.
Yeah, so I typically don't do a lot of 3 quarterbacks. I have some, obviously.
That's true. You are definitely less on the 3 QBs, but between the 2 of us, it's a balance, Andrew. It's the balance.
Yes, sir. So let's take a look at so obviously we know we got Wiles, G Money, and us. So let's take a look at Wiles here first. He went 2-5-8-3. Jordan Love, Derek Carr. So fine with that.
Yep. Fine.
Barkley, Kamara, Edwards, Charbonnet, and Algier. Like that.
Good.
Fine. Wide receivers, Hill, Adams, Cooper. That right there is great. Addison, also good.
Not great, but good.
Yeah. Dobbs, Cooks. He's in the ballpark with us when Cooks. Bastard took him. Marvin Mims and Elijah Moore. Interesting.
No, you brought back with Cooper.
Oh, Cooper. Yeah. Friendship strategy. Mark Andrews, Luke Musgrave, and Jawan all but has a broken leg.
By the dip.
My man. he's taking Jawan. But I mean, honestly, he won't need him until later in the year anyway, so that's fine. Overall, pretty good. I wish that the quarterbacks were a little better. I'll give it a 7.4. Bruni?
Yeah, I think that's a fair grade. I'll go with the same grade.
Not bad, not bad. All right. G Easy Money. Pull them up here. 2673. Love that.
Mm-hmm.
Stroud Burrow. That's an
good.
elite QB or stable.
Yep.
Ramondre, Singletary, Dowdle, Hubbard, Pearson, Allen. I love these two picks. Hubbard is fine as well. I don't love these.
I'm okay. It's just okay across the board. It's just okay.
Yeah, he can make it work, but
I like those guys more than you. But just the same as you, I really like Pierce and Braylon Allen. But I'm perfectly okay with Ramondre, Singletary, Dowdle, Chuba. Like they're good. They're not great, but they're okay.
Yeah, serviceable.
He said terrible breakdown stacks were immaculate. Well, let's see. The Jets you have with no Bills.
No.
Oh, with Love
yeah, he's
and
talking
with
Jake.
Carr.
So he did have a good stacks. I mean, the stacks are fine. It's just I don't love the quarterbacks that he has, but he has. So yeah. So here's the stacks. Stack here. Stack here. And then he does have some week 17 correlation as well. So sorry, G Money, not to interrupt there. Wiles just throwing it in there, kiddo. Wide receivers: Jamar Chase, Deebo Samuel, Steph Diggs, George Pickens, Hollywood Brown. This awesome. Love that. Adunze Pearsall. I think he built this wide receiver.
Yeah,
wide
you
receiver
stopped at Pearsall,
well.
so that's really, really good.
Love
stopping
that.
At Pearsall. And then
Schultz,
Fant,
Gesicki. Yeah,
I'll give it an 8. Pretty good.
He had the stacks there as well. Again, like man, the running backs just oof.
It's the quarterbacks and the receivers that do it for me. Like the tight ends are okay. They're not bad. They're okay. And likewise for the running backs, but your quarterbacks and your receivers are very, very good. So I give it an 8.
Man, it's crazy. Like I'm gonna give him a 7.4, just like Jake. I like the build of the team. I love the quarterbacks, love the wide receivers, but man, the running backs really don't do it for me personally.
Yeah, I think they're okay. They're like I said, they're not amazing,
tight ends
but
too.
They get the job done.
Yeah. I mean, he's gonna just hope that there's a ton of wide receiver to quarterback connections here. So overall, not bad. Thanks for joining again there, George, aka G Easy Money. All right, Bruni, us 3582, Herbert Mayfield May. Hey man, we're gonna make it work. Yeah, it's yucky, but they're
tell me more. Not a great start. Tell me more about our team.
They're serviceable. Running backs: David Montgomery, Zamir White, Trey Benson, Chase Braun, and Ty Chandler.
Underrated. That is
I was gonna say actually
the exact word
pretty good
that you would describe our running backs. They're underrated, but all in good positions for production this year. But definitely underrated. And let's take a look at our ADP cost: 79 to 74 on Monty, 90 to 88 on Zamir, 114 to 104 on Trey, 127. Is that 120 for Brown?
Yeah.
And then 151 to Ty Chandler. We got every one of them after ADP. So always love when I'm able to do that with my running backs. I don't care who they are.
Yeah, I mean, I agreed. Definitely underrated.
And also,
I like this.
Very on brand for you and I. Post ADP running back value.
Wide receivers: Amon St. Brown, Brandon Ayuk, Christian Kirk, Keenan Allen, DeAndre Hopkins, Pop, Demario Douglas, Jalen McMillan. Which also, have you seen the video of him running up the hill?
Yes,
brother. He looks like he's running at lightning speed up a hill. That's impressive. Jalen McMillan, Darius Slayton, Sam Laporta, Jake Ferguson. So way elite here.
Mm-hmm.
Not so much here. This underrated. This very good. Overall, I mean, I don't like to rate a team, but it's
7.5.
It's good.
It's good. It's good. It's not bad.
I do like it. It's different. It's different for me. It's different for you a little bit. I'm going to mark this one in here as a BBM winner, BR technical draft underdog. Help us out. Wait, no, I only have 30 characters.
Lord
I need
mercy.
to shorten that.
Lord have mercy. What a stream. We are going to be back here in a couple of days with our late round stacking video. We're going to be covering all of the late round stack opportunities from rounds 14 to 18. You know, all the options where you can start, you know, building in, whether it's, you know, the last couple of guys to, you know, some players you've drafted to maybe like the Bengals or the Eagles, some teams that don't have many late round players available, versus teams like, you know, the Panthers that have a lot, the Titans that have a lot, Saints that have a lot. So that's going to be fun to break down. Be sure to jump in there and leave a comment for us, you know, what you like, what you didn't like. Andrew, anything to share before we head on out?
No, appreciate everyone hanging in there. Appreciate newcomer George, unless he's just been in here and never said anything. Appreciate you coming. As always, like, subscribe, share with friends, family, people you may find when you walk the dog, whoever, doesn't matter. Took the kids out, I didn't post it yet, but did a cardio club draft while walking both my children in their wagon the other day with my underdog shirt on. Took some pictures of us while walking. It was awesome.
Not a cardio draft. Walking.
Oh, that's cardio, baby. Have you pulled two kids in a wagon
That
uphill?
was just walking. That was just walking with style.
Damn it, Bruni. Listen, cardio club comes in all shapes and sizes. Don't you mock me. Don't you mock me.
Unreal.
Oh, see, look, got the bell on now. My man. Love to hear it. Appreciate you, Bruni. Send us out.
Take care. Be well. Be good. If you can't be good at it. We'll see you.